Hi Gemini, Trishna here. Welcome to your October 2019 love reading. So what I'm feeling for you is I feel like you have grown in your relationship recently. I feel like there are maybe some things that used to upset you or some expectations that you used to have that you have started to let go of and that you no longer really need to the same extent that you needed before. And you kind of accepted that maybe you aren't going to get some of these expectations that you had. Maybe there was a certain way that you thought you would be treated, or maybe a certain way that you thought you would be loved, or maybe a certain way that you thought you would be shown attention or affection. And in the past, when you weren't given those signs or given the affection in that way, you saw it as maybe your partner didn't truly adore you or love you, and it really upset you and it caused issues in your relationship. But now you look at it and you say, well, that's maybe just who they are, and they've been with me long enough. I guess and there are other things that they've shown me that show me that there are other things that they've shown me or that they've done that show me that they love me, and so maybe I can just let some of these other things go. So in some ways, so this is how you've grown, and in some ways it's a little bit like feeling a little disappointed and giving up on certain things that you had wanted. And in other ways, it's about, you know what, I do believe that this person loves me and I have other things that I need to focus my attention on, so I'm not going to make these other issues anymore. Like I just have other things to do with my time. And maybe you also feel a little bit exhausted about trying to communicate certain needs that you have and then not really getting those needs met even though you've been trying to communicate them. So I think there's kind of a lot of things going on. Like you've grown, but it's also, and that's positive, but there are also it's also been tainted a little bit with disappointments and not really getting your needs met, even though you've been communicating them, but at the same time knowing that this person loves you and trying to accept that they love you, just maybe not in the way that you really need to be loved, and maybe this is fine. So it's kind of a bit of a jumble. And I feel like October is going to go all right, and I think it's because of your mentality in all of this. I feel like your partner is going to surprise you in some way, but before the end of this year, probably sooner, I feel like they're going to surprise you in some way. And they're going to be really excited about the surprise. It's going to mean a lot to them. And I feel like the way that you're going to respond is not as excited as they are about all of this. And I feel like inside you are going to feel like you're settling a little bit because you love this person and yes, you're really excited, but also your needs really aren't being met and you are kind of going off and getting busy with other things because your needs aren't getting met here, and you've kind of let that go and you're pursuing other areas of your life, other outlets to kind of fill the voids that this relationship is not filling for you in some way. So when this person is here to surprise you, in some ways you feel like you are settling a little for being with this person. Now you love this person and who they are is not what you're settling for, but the kind of way that they're loving you is the way that you feel is what you feel like you're settling for. Like you feel like you love this person, but they can only love you in a certain way, and by being with them, you're settling for only being loved in that way and not being loved the way that you truly desire, want, and feel like you deserve. So, like I was saying, this is all a part of your mentality. So, yes, obviously, this is not you being insane or imagining things. Obviously, you have needs and they should be fulfilled. But I do feel like there is your mentality getting in the way as well. So, this person, they are really excited to be with you. And in reality, I don't think there's anybody else who will ever love you as much as this person loves you. And so I actually feel like they are a really good partner for you, and that's one thing to note. Now, so in terms of the person, you are not settling for sure, which you know. And I want to emphasize that they absolutely love and adore you. They do. That's there. Now, when it comes to the needs, so I feel like this month there are going to be opportunities where your partner tries to show affection or tries to show excitement or tries to add something to the relationship. Maybe they take you out on a nice date or they have a really great idea for one. There's going to be some mini surprises on the way to your surprise that comes later. And you have the option to approach it with whatever mentality you want. You could be excited and try to make the most of it, or you could just feel disengaged, nonchalant about it, not really care, not really present about it. And how your mentality is dictates the kind of relationship that you can have with this person, because yes, you have been communicating your needs, and yes, they haven't really been meeting it, but I feel like with these little instances that they're going to be giving you, they're trying to show you that they are trying to meet your needs and that they are doing their best. And if you approach it by being disengaged, nothing's going to improve. It's just going to stay the same, and you're both just going to be frustrated. But if you really try to make the most of this situation, which is what they're trying to do, they're trying to give you the most. If you really try to make the most of what they're giving you, I feel like that enthusiasm, that excitement, that energy, that positivity, that you trying because they are also trying, I feel like that will change the potential of your relationship. I feel like once you do that, once you get excited with them, that things can change for you. Those things that you want will now be on the table for you to have. Maybe not immediately, but it's kind of like so right now you've let go of ever being able to have your needs met the way you want them to, but it comes with this disappointment. It comes with this, maybe I'm settling. But if you have fun with this person and appreciate what they are able to give you, you are now letting go, but you're letting go with positivity. You're letting go with, you know what, like maybe they can't love me this way, but I know that they love me this way, and I love that. I love that they're trying. Now you're letting go, but it's with a positive mentality. And when you let go of something and have a positive mentality about it, the universe will deliver whatever it is that you want. So now when you do that, you're opening up the potential for having all the things that you want in your relationship with this person. So that's what I feel like that's really important for you to know, that how you respond to these little mini surprises and efforts by your partner can shift everything for your potential with this person. So that's something that you need to know. I also feel like you need to know that yes, you do deserve everything that you want, and it can be yours, and I think that it can be with this person. Of course, this is a general reading, but you do deserve all that you want, and it is coming for you, but have that positive mentality as much as possible. And if you keep that positive mentality in mind, I think that October can actually be a really good month for you as your own person, but also for you in this relationship, because I think it will grow in positive ways in the direction that you want it to be growing. Because remember, you do deserve everything that you want, and you can have everything that you want in your relationship, but you have to have that positive mindset to help you get there and help get you there with your partner as well. So that's what I'm feeling for you. In the extended reading, we're going to go more into the situation. We're going to look into more of the future potentials, any obstacles in your way, and any guidance that you need to hear in order to make this relationship and your love life as positive and joyful and successful as possible. So if you're interested in that, I will see you in the extended. And if not, I will see you in my next video on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe, and bye.